Good morning and welcome to today's standing committee meeting for Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. We do have some meeting announcements that council will continue virtually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays until further notice. All meetings will stream live on the city's YouTube channel. City Council is now accepting public comment via telephone. To register for public comment at Tuesday's regular or Wednesday standing committees meeting, please first call the city clerk's office at 412-255-2138. After you have signed up, you will be given the telephone number and access code to join the meeting for public comment. You may also still submit public comment via the city clerk's office at their email, cityclerksoffice@pittsburghpa.gov, by the close of business on Wednesdays. We will now move to our standing committees. Clerk, please call the roll.
Reverend Burgess.
Here.
Mr. Coghill.
Here.
Ms. Lewis.
Here.
Mr. Kraus.
Here.
Mr. O'Connor. Mrs. Cal Smith.
Here.
Ms. Strasburger.
Here.
Mr. Wilson.
Here.
Mr. Lavelle, Chair.
Here.
8 members present.
Thank you. That takes us to our first committee for today, which is Finance and Law, chaired by myself. We have 2 supplemental papers I would ask the clerk to read together, Bills 278 and 279.
Bill 278, Resolution amending Resolution 813 of 2019, which authorized the mayor and director of finance to enter into an agreement with Buchanan, Ingersoll, and Rooney to serve as bond counsel for the purpose of rendering any and all necessary opinions with respect to the bonds and preparing such additional documents as may be necessary. Total cost shall not exceed $112,500 over a 3-year period, 2020, 2021, and 2022. Bill number 279, resolution to authorize and direct the incurring of non-electoral debt through the issuance of a series of general obligation refunding bonds of the city in the maximum aggregate principal amount, $1,161,250,000.
May I please have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Just for the public's edification, I know members are aware, Bill 279 is an effort to refinance bonds in 2012, which there were 2 of those, 2014 and 2018. This is expected to give us an savings of somewhere between 16 and 17 million over the term of the bonds. And Bill 278 is to extend our agreement with Buchanan, Ingersoll, and Rudy to cover our going out for our second issuance this year. So we need to increase their contract by approximately $27,000. Any other discussion?
Thank you.
Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The bills are approved. It takes us to new papers, Bill 265.
Bill 265, resolution authorizing and directing the issuance of a warrant to Export Fuel Company, Inc. in the amount of $10,250 in full payment for the purchase of used fuel tanks.
Need a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion. Second.
Any conversation? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Bills are recommended. Bill 266.
Bill 266, resolution authorizing the mayor and director of the Department of City Planning on behalf of the city to utilize grant funding previously accepted from People's Gas through resolution number 174 and resolution number 843 in the amount of $26,582.02 for the Love Your Block program, and further authorizing the mayor on behalf of the city to enter into a mini grant reimbursement agreements with qualified nonprofit and community-based organization to complete block revitalization projects at a cost not to exceed $51,582.02.
Need a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any conversation? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Bill is recommended. That takes us to our invoices. Need a motion for the invoices?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Invoices are approved. Pardon me as I scroll through. We do have interdepartmental transfers today. May I please have a motion for the interdepartmental transfers?
So moved.
Second.
Any conversation? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Interdepartmental transfers are approved. That takes us to our P cards. We do have P cards for approval. May I please have a motion?
Motion to
Motion.
approve?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? P cards are approved. That takes us to Public Safety Committee, chaired by Mr. O'Connor. Mr. O'Connor's absent, so I will need a motion from somebody else. First deferred paper is Bill 145.
Bill 145, ordinance amending ordinance number 36, amending and supplementing the Pittsburgh Code Title 6, Conduct Article 3 by repealing Chapter 639 in its entirety and adding a new Chapter 639 prohibiting the keeping, sale, exchange, adoption, exchange, or transfer of such animals in the city.
Motion to hold 4 weeks, please.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Bill is held for 4 weeks. That takes us to the Human Resources Committee, chaired by Councilman Kraus.
Number 263, resolution providing for a professional services agreement with Jeffrey Rutter Esquire for legal services related to the enforcement of City Code Chapter 65903, unlawful housing practices, in an amount not to exceed $75,000.
Motion to approve. Very brief discussion.
Second.
Discussion, Councilman Kraus?
Yeah, thank you very much. This is an extension of an existing contract for the housing, for the Human Relations Commission's housing attorney. He has been their attorney since 2002. It's for a 3-year contract. The first year is $25,000. They have an option to extend for 2 additional years at $25,000 apiece. So on the low end, the bill's $25,000 for this year, 2020. It could go as high as $75,000 if they choose to renew the contract for 2 more years, which is likely because they're very satisfied with their solicitor.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Bill is approved. That takes us to Intergovernmental Affairs Committee, chaired by Councilwoman Gross. We have a deferred paper, Bill 192.
Bill 192, resolution adopting plan revision to the City of Pittsburgh's official sewer facilities plan for the villas at Winter Park and Hackstown Street Extension.
Motion to approve with discussion?
Second, may I discuss?
Yeah, I was
Councilwoman?
going to defer. Thank you.
I apologize. I should have reached out to you. Could we please hold this for 4 more weeks?
Happy to. Motion to hold for 4 weeks.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye. Thanks, Councilwoman.
Opposed? Bill is held for 4 weeks. Under new papers, Bill 257.
Bill 257, resolution authorizing the URA to acquire all the city's rights, title, and interest of any and to the publicly owned properties in the 26th ward of the city, designated in the deed registry office of Allegheny County as various lots and blocks. Council District Number 6, Community Garden.
Motion to approve with discussion?
Second.
I'm going to defer to the chair. This paper and the following papers were all in District 6. Councilman Lavelle, would you like to speak to them or maybe read the other papers together?
Sure, we can do, well, they're separate issues, but we can certainly take them together. Well, let's do the first one.
Okay.
So the first one is simply a community ball field farm, community garden. This is actually per our conversation yesterday and the legislation you introduced, that's supportive of those sort of efforts.
I'm really excited to see that, and I hope it's part of the conversation as we move forward with the looking at opportunities in the rest of the city. So well done.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Bill is approved. Bill 258.
Bill 258, resolution authorizing the URA to acquire all the city's rights, title, and interest of any into the publicly owned properties in the 5th Ward of the city in various designated blocks, deed registry office, council district 6, mixed use, new construction, rehabilitation, commercial, affordable housing.
Motion to approve with discussion.
Second.
Alder.
Yes, this is again to hopefully move forward with building affordable housing in the Hill District community. We are going to go after the another choice application if and when the federal government releases another application round, and this would hopefully be in supportive of that. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Bill is approved. Bill 259.
Bill 259, resolution approving execution of a contract for disposition by sale of land between the URA and Granada Apartments LP for the sale of blocks and lots in the 5th Ward of the City Council District Number 6, mixed use development.
Motion to approve with discussion.
Second.
Also, Councilman, all these bills are yours, so I'll defer on them.
Thank you. Members may or may not be aware of where the New Granada Theater stands on Center Avenue, which is across from Zone.
Yeah.
There's empty space next to it. The Hill CDC has been working on a development that will be infill construction, that will be mixed use, commercial, retail on the first floor with affordable housing above it. And this is supportive of that development, that they've also received a number of tax credits, RCAP from the state. And this will be the first major new development on Center Avenue.
Great. Congratulations. It's great.
Thank you.
I will, Mr. Chair, chime in just to say it's wonderful to see this progress since I've been on council. I've seen your fighting for these developments in the Hill, and it's wonderful to be able to see them moving finally.
Thank you. Now, the question is, when will we actually be able to break ground? But it is finally poised to move forward. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Bill is approved. That takes us to Bill 260.
Bill 260, resolution authorizing the URA to acquire all the city's right, title, and interest, if any, into the publicly owned properties in the 18th Ward of the City Council District Number 3, scattered site affordable housing.
Motion to approve with discussion.
Second.
Actually did miss that this one was Council District 3. I had my briefing with URA last week, but I'd forgotten that this one was here. So I'll defer to District 3 also.
Yeah.
Councilman.
Thank you, Councilwoman. This is an assemblage of property for a very exciting project that the Hilltop Alliance is leading, and it too is the outcome is affordable housing. And if you want to dive in deeper, there is a packet attached with a letter from Hilltop Alliance that explains the project in more detail. But we're really excited about moving this ahead. So thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thanks, Councilwoman.
Any further discussion?
Mm-mm.
Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Bill is approved. That takes us to Bill 261.
Bill 261, resolution approving an execution of a contract for disposition by sale of land between the URA and Todd Meyer with the respect of the sale of Block 23F, Lots 200 and 200A in the 25th Ward of the City, redevelopment area number 51, Council District Number 6, 111 Carrington Street, 22 Alpine, residential rehabilitation.
Motion to approve with discussion.
Second.
Councilman.
Yes, thank you. This is for rehabilitation of an old dilapidated structure in Central Northside community, which we first actually issued an RFP for about 3 or 4 years ago, actually. So it'll be rehabbing an old structure as well as doing infill construction on an empty lot.
Wonderful.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Bill is approved. That takes us to Bill 262.
Bill 262, resolution providing for the execution of a corporation agreement with the URA for the administration of certain projects and programs, and providing for the payment of the cost thereof not to exceed $960,280. Council District All.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Brief discussion. So
Councilwoman?
this is, this is just allocating funds that we've already budgeted, but making sure that they get moved over to the RA for their operating items.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? It was recommended. That exhausts our agenda for today. Before I go into meeting announcements, is there any conversation from members?
I'd like to say something, Councilman Lavelle.
Madam
We just got a notice that an environmental service worker died from complications
Oh,
from COVID-19. And I just want to say from City Council that we obviously, offer our condolences to the family if there's anything we can do. But it's just so sad to see. This is, we've watched our workers struggling with a lot of these, issues. And there's nothing I can say. I just, want to offer our condolences to the family
Absolutely.
wow.
and to his workers, his co-workers as well.
Thank you, Councilwoman.
Thank you.
Wow.
Is there any other discussion from members? Seeing none, we do have a meeting announcement. To reiterate our earlier announcements, Council's regular and standing committees meeting will be streamed live at 10 a.m. Tuesdays and Wednesdays on the city's YouTube channel until further notice. Public comment is being accepted via telephone. To register for public comment at Tuesday's regular or Wednesday standing committees meetings, please first call the city clerk's office at 412-255-2138. After you have signed up, you will be given a telephone number and access code to join the meeting for public comment. You may also register public comment at city clerk's office at pittsburgh.pa.gov. I apologize. By the close of business on Mondays. With that being said, I would just also like to remind people, please do stay home. With that, we need a motion to excuse the absent member, approve the minutes, and adjourn the meeting.
So
So moved.
Second.
All
Second.
those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you.